What's happening? What's happening? I know y'all caught my first one about ladies and class and whatnot, but let me tell you something today, man. Never thought it would come at you like this, right? Well, let me get comfortable in this thing. Well, fellas, yeah, you. Tell you how to be a man, man. And the first thing first, it's gonna be on taking care of your responsibilities, such as if you got bills to pay, don't go out to the club the next day. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you're gonna have to beg somebody else for some money. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Half of y'all still owe people money and still doing what y'all gotta do out there in the clubs and whatnot. Come on, man. That's not being a man. Take care of responsibilities at home before you think about being out there in those streets, fellas. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of y'all fellas, y'all settle for less. I mean, y'all go for these girls that got weak minds, and it's not being a real man. You know what I'm saying? If anything, help these women to get on track. You know what I'm saying? Tell these women that what men see in them. Why they gotta be like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't really have to. Give them motivation. You know what I'm saying? Big topic here. Be in your kids' lives. I see a lot of fellas out here that in their teenage years, and then they, you know what I'm saying? I know sometimes you got to go to school and do your thing, but when you come back, man, don't act like that baby don't exist. There's a lot of females out there that got to be the mom and the father of their kids. What kind of life is that, man? Step up, dog. Step up. Be a man. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit back and try to play like it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, if you got a good woman, and you know she's worth a diamond, don't go out there and try to mess that up. If you do, make sure it's worth it. Because if it's not worth it, guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose. And you're going to be trying to call this female back, and she ain't going to want you no more. So that's one thing about a man. A man can't stand another man pleasing this woman. What you think going to happen to you, fella? Huh? You ain't got no answer for that, do you? I didn't think so. But another thing, you know what I'm saying? Quit trying to be so flashy. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to have nice things, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of fellas, like yesterday, I was on the highway. This dude passed me with what, 26s, I think, on his car, swerving left and right. Swerving left and right. You know what I'm saying? For what reason? You know what I'm saying? Putting everybody else in danger. That's not being a man if you gotta put on blast on everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? If a woman don't notice you, she'll notice you sooner or later. Don't you understand that if no action and a closed mouth, a person will always want to know about you? Think about that, fellas. Another thing, you know what I'm saying, about respect. I heard a fella slash the name, the B name, the H's, the garden tools. I heard him call it all that. But in the face of a woman, you so sweet and genuine. That's where it come back into the ladies situation. You never know what a fella's saying, and you never know what a fella's doing. But to be a real man, be a real man to it. You got that woman, do everything that you can do to make her happy. Step out of line, you know what I'm saying, only if it's possible, just to grab some and bring it back to her. Not nobody or anything that she, you know what I'm saying, just gonna be relentless to. You know what I'm saying? If you stepping out of line, make sure it's for a purpose, baby. For instance, baby, you know, I got something to tell you. You know what I'm saying? What's that? Well, I didn't tell you that, you know. I had a kid on the side. Nah, I didn't want to make you feel comfortable. That's stepping out of line, but you coming back in and bringing it in for a purpose, just letting her know where you coming from. You know what I'm saying? Tell her that you don't want to lose her. Love that girl, man. Another thing about being a man, fellas. A real man don't sag. Who taught you that? Have you ever heard the saying that the real saying about why men sag? Well, my great grandmother told me that when a man sags in jail, he's asking for, you know what? You already know the story, right? And that's a shame that a lot of people go around like that. You know, in my mind, I really think that if Lil Wayne, no homo, but if Lil Wayne come out with cheetah drawers on and put a clown nose on his face, I think a lot of you fellas gonna do it. Talking about you got your swag up. That's not being a man. Follow your own footsteps. Do your own trail. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever be, you know what I'm saying? Don't ever be an image of somebody else. Make an image for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what real men do. You know what I'm saying? And understand this. You know what I'm saying? Every woman that walks, you ain't got to talk to. A woman love the attention. They love it already. I mean, they're a natural flirts. They got the booties, the hips, and all this. They natural flirts. You know what I'm saying? And they just waiting for somebody. But if you but it's gonna take one of y'all wanna be men, one of y'all, to step out and get dissed out by a real woman, and she gonna tell you how it is. I guarantee y'all sit down after that. It ain't nothing that your swag or your pride can do with reality, fellas. I'm just being honest with you. Just like I told the ladies, ask yourself what you want for yourself. You're the master of your own environment. So what it's gonna be? You know what I'm saying? What it's gonna be? If you get offended on this video, so be it. That means you gotta step up. You know what I'm saying? Be your man, fellas. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, everything gonna be good. And that's the promise for you. John Nate, y'all. Easy.